I am now standing at Shuaku Port in Shenzhen, about to begin a 1 hour sea journey across the South China Sea to reach Hong Kong. This trip is just a geographical move, it's also a historical and cultural transition. As the sea opens up ahead, I think of the harbor. I'm heading to Victoria Harbor, a name that carries history. It was given in the mid 19th century after Queen Victoria, who ruled Britain from 1837 to 1901. Right after Britain occupied Hong Kong following the First Opium War and the Treaty of Nanking in 1842. The name itself was a declaration of power, trying this new harbor to an empire upon which the sun never set. This harbor is one of the deepest natural harbors in the world, naturally shielded from winds and waves by its geography. That means it's the perfect base for Britain's naval and commercial dominance in East Asia. Very quick it becomes the heart of global trade in the 19th and 20th centuries, and from there, Hong Kong grew into a global financial and commercial city. Now as I leave Shenzhen's tower behind and the sea opens before me, Hong Kong's skyline starts to emerge through the mist. Every building there is not just architecture, but a witness to history, a story of global economy, of colonial legacies, and of a culture blend that fused East and West into one urban canvas. Finally, I arrived in Hong Kong, and the very first thing that caught my eye is the red taxi. It looks simple, but the story is not. Back in the 1970s, traffic in Hong Kong was chaotic, with taxis painted in all sorts of colors. The red and white taxis was assigned to the central districts Hong Kong's Island and Kowloon, the busiest and brightest areas of the city. A bold color was needed to stand out among the neon lights and crowded streets. And here, you will also notice something else. The streets themselves are narrow. That's no coincidence. Hong Kong was built on steep mountains terrain with very limited land, forcing planners to create a dense, compact street network. That's why these red taxis become the official face of the city, weaving through tight alleys filled with life. Today, even though they are more expensive than the green and blue suburban taxis, they remain an icon, especially after appearing in countless Jackie Chan movies, which helped cement the red taxis as part of Hong Kong's cinematic identity. The red taxi is not just a transport, it's an urban symbol carrying the story of a city between East and West, past and present. And as I wandered deeper into these side streets, another layer of the city revealed itself. The graffiti on walls in districts like Soho and Shangwang, whole murals cover the concrete, bold color, gained faces, and symbol mixing Chinese roots with Western pop culture. After the protests of 2014 and 2019, graffiti turned into a form of a social political expression, a voice painted on walls instead of spoken law. Today, many works remain not erased, even promoted as part of Hong Kong's cultural landscape. It's a sharp contrast, skyscrapers and the global brands towering above, while at street level, the walls still speak for the people. Now I head to Manmua Temple, built in 1847 during the Britain colony era. Back then, it was a scarred place where merchants, students, and even warriors come to pray for blessings before exams or business deals. On my way to the temple, I passed by a fortune teller who claimed he could predict people's futures, so his fee was steep, around 800 Hong Kong dollars. So I kept my distance. From the outside, the temple looks humble, a great titled roof with eaves decorated by dragon and lanterns. The deep red wooden doors and pillars are more than just decoration. They symbolize light and protection in Chinese culture. Inside, the atmosphere is mesmerizing. Massive incense coils hang from the ceiling like spirals, burning slowly for days, filling the air with an aromatic haze. Sunlight filters through small openings in the roof, letting smoke rise and lanterns glow, creating an ambience that feels like stepping 150 years back in time. After exploring the city center, I decided to head up to Hong Kong's island's highest point, Victoria Peak, or simply the Peak. I took the bus from Central, winding up through green mountains roads until reaching the summit at 552 meters. In the 19th century, this was a retreat for British elite, who sought cooler and cleaner air far from the crowded harbor. Access used by difficult by horse or cart, until the Peak Tram was built in 1888. The first electrical funicular in Asia, connecting the city to the summit. Today, the tram itself is a part of the city's industrial and architectural heritage, even though it has been rebuilt and modernized multiple times. At the top stands a striking icon, the Peak Tower designed by Terry Ferry in 1997. It's shaped like a giant half-ball raised on columns, creating a distinctive silhouette visible from the city below. Built of reinforced concrete, stone cladding and panoramic glass, it leaves open space underneath for shops and restaurants. While the Sky Terrace offers a 360-degree view of everything, the HSBC building, the IFC Tower, the Bank of China Tower, Victoria Harbour, and the lush mountains in the background. The peak is more than just architecture. It's an experience where city and nature meet. Today, the peak is not only a tourist attraction but also a key part of Hong Kong's visual identity. One frame that captures the vertical skyscrapers below, the natural harbor in the middle, and forested hills above. Later, I went down and took the MTR to the Victoria Harbour waterfront. The skyline that unfolds there feels like a complete architecture painting. On one side, the Bank of China Tower, designed by IMP, rises with its sharp geometrical lines reflecting early postmodern expression. Next to it, Norman Foster's HSBC headquarters reveals its steel and concrete skeleton as part of its high tech. On the other side, the glass 2 IFC Tower, designed by Cecil Bully and completed in 2003, serves as a modern commercial symbol. Together, these buildings create a powerful facade that tells the story of Hong Kong's transformation from a colonial port to a global city. But this scene is complete without the sea. Out on the water sails a wooden vessel with glowing red sails, the Zhang boat, an ancient Chinese maritime icon. This type of ship developed more than 1,000 years ago. In Hong Kong, they once served as fishing and transport ports, but today they have become culture and touristic icons. And here I stand, facing Victoria Harbour, beneath a sky glowing with neon and water still crying vessels of the past. Hong Kong is not just a city, it's a vast theater where all times coexist in one scene. From 19th century temples to narrow streets brimming with life, to modern skyscrapers glittering at night, and old wooden junks still flow. Every corner tells a story. If every city had a melody, Hong Kong would be a symphony blending east and west, past and future, all in one place. And maybe it's not a surprise that when you leave, you will feel you haven't had enough, and that you will be drawn back again.